us now, Washington bureau chief of the St. Petersburg Times and editor of PolitiFact.com, Bill Adair. He's here to run this week's political statements through his trusty truth meter.
The trusty truth meter. First of all, of course, Bill, Obama is hitting John McCain hard on health care. Last week he made claims that McCain's going to be paying for his plan by cutting from Medicare. I want us all to listen to Obama's statement, and we'll get your reaction.
Carefully.
The Wall Street Journal recently reported that it was actually worse than we thought. It turns out Senator McCain would pay for part of his plan by making drastic cuts in Medicare. $882 billion worth.
All right, Bill Adair, this sounds like the Medicare tactics from 1995-96. Medicare, of course, going bankrupt. But take that statement. Let's run it through the trusty truth-o-meter, and you tell us, true or false?
This one gets a false on the truth-o-meter.
Wait a minute.
He lied?
Obama?
It's shocking. It's just absolutely shocking.
But,
the problem here, Obama's relying on a study done by a liberal think tank that estimates that McCain would have to do that. But McCain has never said that he would cut Medicare, and in fact the campaign has insisted that the savings could be found other ways through better efficiencies in Medicare and other things. So Obama gets a false on this one.
A false. And by the way, Mika, Medicare benefits will be cut, taxes will be raised. Same with Social Security down the road. Both of those programs cannot withstand all the baby boomers retiring.
No matter who is president.
No matter who's president. Right. And I actually feel sorry for the Democrats because they're now going to have to take care of
We saw this movie before. Clinton, the first thing he did was cut Medicare.
Right. Exactly.
Big Medicare cut.
There is going to be a housing bill no matter who wins now.
Right.
Forget the bailout for this and that. But there's going to be a housing bill for mortgages, to keep people in their homes, the likes of which none of us have ever seen in our life.
No doubt about it. Hey, Dylan, thanks for jumping in. Let's go to number 2. John McCain released a web ad last week featuring Joe the plumber and taxing Obama's tax plan as welfare. Let's listen to the ad, and we want you to judge it with your trusty truth-o-meter. Roll it.
Obama raises taxes on seniors, hardworking families, to give welfare to those who pay none. Just as you suspected, Obama's not truthful on taxes.
All right, Bill Adair, run that one through the truth-o-meter.
McCain gets a false on the truth-o-meter here.
Everyone's failing today.
Yeah, this one, that statement is wrong a couple of ways. The first part where he says raises taxes on seniors and hardworking Americans, that's true, of course, only if they make more than $200,000 a year as individuals or $250,000 as families. Obama would only raise taxes on the wealthy. And then the second part, referring to it as welfare, is really not accurate. What McCain is referring to here are Obama's refundable tax credits for people who work. Welfare, of course, conjures the image of people getting a government handout for not working.
What about
this one earns a false.
Where he talks about giving tax cuts to people who don't pay income taxes. Is that happening?
Well, and you have to look at the wording. What he says is tax cuts for people who pay none. Well, the people who benefit from this actually do pay taxes. They pay payroll taxes. They pay Social Security and Medicare. So that part's false too.
But payroll taxes go to Social Security, Medicare. But as far as it's this old earned income tax credit where you're giving tax cuts to people who don't pay income tax, right?
Exactly, but the point here is that McCain's trying to characterize this as a handout for people who are not working when Obama's program is actually
the operative word, of course, being welfare. And of course, the whole idea of earned income tax credit is to help the working poor, encourage them to keep working. So they don't go on welfare, of course.
And McCain intends to do exactly the same thing with his tax credit on health care. And that goes to you whether you have a job or not.
Right.
That is the same thing. It's giving a government check to people from the Treasury whether they pay taxes or not.
It's a money party. All right, number 3, the RNC's been sending out a mailer that attacks Obama on terrorism. On the front page it says, terrorists don't care who they hurt. Is that true, Bill? With a picture of a looming airliner on the inside, and it states that Barack Obama thinks terrorists just need a good talking to. Bill, what does the truth-o-meter have to say about this?
This one gets a pants on fire on the truth-o-meter.
Holy cow.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
It's true. What? Come on. Hey, who has a black? Turn your BlackBerry off, Money Party.
No, mine is always fine.
No, that false.
What's
Money
the
Party?
truth?
Turn off your BlackBerry.
It isn't me.
Turn off your BlackBerry
he can't.
now.
That's how he makes his money.
Yeah.
All right. So
that one gets a
Bill,
pants on fire. It's just so ridiculously false. If you look at what Obama has said, yes, he has said that he would like to engage in diplomacy with countries like Iran and Syria that are judged to be state sponsors of terrorism.
Yeah,
but the way they've characterized it is just ridiculously false. So pants on fire for that one.
This is sad because Bill, I'm noticing a bias now, even in the trusted truth
maybe
meter.
that's true.
We are in the final days.
Even the truth-o-meter has
We
a
are in the final days of the campaign.
He's saying that all the ads are false.
You need to get some oil in that.
Yeah, but
maybe this has one result no matter what you put into the truth-o-meter.
No, there's a problem.
He does say, it is true, he does say that both candidates are lying, but he says the Republican is lying more than the Democrat.
You know,
well, I'm not sure you can judge that just on 2 out of 3, Joe.
Who can we trust anymore, Bill? Who
it's a cool picture.
I think you can trust the truth-o-meter.
You think?
Okay.
We've now checked more than 750 claims by these guys and the other groups. So
how many
we've really looked at everything.
Yeah.
I think we've given about 40 or 50 pants on fires so far.
What side is ahead? Who has the more pants on fire classifications?
In pants on fire, I think McCain has more. I think he's got about 6 or 7. Obama has 2, I believe.
What a surprise, Bill Adair.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
A surprise. Bill Adair and the Trusty Truth Meter. Thank you so much for being with us, as always.